Do they know that we found blood on his friend?
They shouldn't know anything.
Okay. Don't mention the blood. That's gonna be our crutch. So.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hi, Vito. Buddy, you with us?
Vito?
Vito.
Sorry
So
about
did-
that. I dozed off a little bit. My bad.
You're okay. Hey, do you need any food or water?
I got some on me. I had some
Alright.
on me. Never mind. I don't. It was all removed. Yeah, I need both actually. If you don't mind.
Sure, just give me a second. There you go. I'm actually gonna have some myself.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, hello. You already know me. I'm Deputy Juno Sweeney with the SCSO.
Hey, nice to see you again. How you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
How you
Spreading
doing,
out
Vito?
this. Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right. I don't know if we've met Vito. Name's it's Senior Ranger Flap Dugong. It's good to meet you.
I definitely remember that name. Nope,
Do you?
haven't met. No. Yeah.
Oh, no?
Well, I would definitely have. I would
Oh,
have remembered
I
that. So.
I got you. I got you. All good. All good.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Just for sake of the recording, I know that you've already been through this, but this is just more as a formality. I'm gonna just be advising you of your rights real quick, so that it's on recording. All right.
Sure.
All right, Vito. So at this time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state, no cost available. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you today?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
Perfect. Awesome. Juno, feel free to take it away.
Tell me about your day. What were you up to before you stumbled upon us?
Like immediately before I was pulled over.
Yeah, I would give it like maybe a 20-minute time frame.
Yeah. So we were trying to make a quick buck on the side. Exploring the mountains and all up there. I was told that area had good
Oh, we
hunting
thank you for
grounds.
the 11 months.
So what we did was we went out there, hoping to maybe catch some small game or something. I didn't know I didn't need a license. Okay, I bought a knife. I had a bat on me. It was gifted to me. I thought I could maybe just whack a fucking squirrel or two or something, and that's it. I thought I could make a quick buck like that, but nope. Apparently not. We got attacked by a mountain lion out there. I did not expect there to be mountain lions up there, but it makes sense. It's a mountain after all, right? So got attacked by a mountain lion. It kind of chased us for a little bit. I fell over, but I didn't really sustain any injuries and nothing serious anyway. But Fredo, my buddy, he actually went over and hit himself pretty hard. He took a bit of a stumble. So he kind of, he was on his ass. I kicked the fucking thing and it ran away, which was kind of surprising. Didn't have to use my bat or anything, thankfully. Yeah, so I packed them up in a car. We had gotten out of the car stupidly, right? I guess I should have known better. But put them up into the flatbed of the truck, and we're on our way. I was on my way to bring them to a clinic or something. And then you guys ran into us.
All good.
Okay. So you said with the intention of wanting to catch some game, you said like a squirrel or something. Is there any other animal that you had in mind?
I'm not a big hunting guy. We did see squirrels. We saw some rabbits as well. Something that I think looked like the coyote, or like a fucking wild dog or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
coyote.
Yeah. I couldn't get really close to any of them, to be honest, except for the rabbits. We did get kind of close to the rabbits, but they looked kind of cute and fluffy, so we kind of felt bad at first, but didn't manage to actually get anything.
I gotcha. Just out of curiosity, you said you don't obviously have a hunting license, right? Do you have a weapons license?
No, I don't have a weapon. No. I wasn't using a firearm or anything like that.
I
Just
gotcha.
a baseball bat.
No. That's fine in regard to what I guess I'm asking. In general, typically for hunting, we don't even necessarily need you to have a weapons license to hunt, as long as you're going with somebody who has a hunting license and a valid weapons license and hunting license. I'm sorry. The only humane way that we have, according to our legislation, in order to take an animal, and one that is not on the protected species list under legislation, is through a hunting rifle. Any other means that is not with that tool, as well as the hunting knife, is considered an inhumane way to kill and is technically considered felony animal cruelty.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't fucking hit anything then. My bad. I
Well, I mean,
did not know that was such a serious thing. I apologize. Really, I did not know.
I figured I would just let you know, seeing as maybe you're a little, I guess, unknown. Whereabouts were you guys hunting? Were you like up in the hills or what's up?
So I figured animals would get spooked by the hill, by the trail, right? I think it's like pretty popular hiking ground and all that. So we were up in the hills for the most part, but we were also on the trail, so kind of mixed in between a little bit. We tried to go off trail, but that ended up being not a good idea. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys were kind of hunting down, and you were also hunting up the hill as well. You were kind of just all over.
Yeah, all over the place. Yeah, we ran around for a little bit. Yeah, it was mixed, like I said. Yeah.
I got you. Were you on foot or were you guys trying to caravan?
No, we were on foot. So
Okay.
I left the car. I parked the car, and we figured it'd be better on foot, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I was thinking about hitting a fucking squirrel with a bat. I'll be honest with you, but I considered running one over to be probably worse, right? So I got off the fucking car.
I mean, listen, if you were to ask me, I think they're both fucking inhumane as hell, but I digress, right?
Right.
Out of curiosity, what car were you guys all rocking in before you found yourselves at the trail?
I was in. I rented a Bison. I figured it's a good off trail
yeah?
or off road vehicle. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome. And did any of your friends have hunting licenses? Was it kind of all of you decided, fuck it, we're gonna go up hunting, or was it more of like a what actually happened? No.
Just me and Frito. Just me and Alfredo over there. He doesn't have a hunting license. I don't think so.
So I
He
was
didn't.
sorry, continue.
He didn't mention a hunting license to me. He has never mentioned a hunting license. He's never mentioned he's been hunting or anything like that. I imagine he would have said something about that to me, but
Mhm.
I could be wrong. So as far as I know, I do not believe he has a hunting license.
Okay.
Just sorry, just to quickly ask. So how many of your friends were involved in this?
Just me and Alfredo.
Just
Just
you and
us two.
Alfredo. Okay, just
Yeah.
double checking.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now did you meet Fredo up there, or did you guys go up together?
So I brought him along with me.
Okay. So you guys went up to the trails to start with, and then you got on foot, and you guys were kind of bouncing around the trails and everything?
Yeah, we were running around at first together. We split up for a while, then got back together and all that. It was we were just trying. Like I said, trying to find small game.
Mhm.
So we kind of split up for a while and then came back together and all that. But yeah, it's just
I
us
gotcha.
two from beginning to end.
So let's break this down. So obviously hunting up in the hills is one thing. Hunting down by the road, I mean that could be a concern, right? Maybe a little bit. People fishing, people, hiking, maybe walking the trails. Did you happen to run into anybody else while you guys were doing your thing?
No, the only people we ran into were the officers that stopped us at the end. There was another car that sped by. We did not even talk to them. I didn't even hear a peep out of them. So I don't know who that was, but they sped by. I didn't know. We were not with those people.
I gotcha. Do you happen to recall who, or not even who, but maybe what you remember from that car, make and model?
Oof, it was fucking.
Even if it was just the color. I mean, do you?
It was black. It was most definitely black. I do remember. I do not look. I'm terrible with fucking.
No. You're good. You're
makes
good.
and models.
I'm not even looking for necessarily a maker model specifically. If you had it, that would have been great. Do you remember if it was a sports car, a truck, an SUV?
It looked like a fast car, right? So I guess what you could call a sports car, but again, I do not know anything about makes and models.
No, no,
I
you're
barely
you're
took a
fine.
look at it because right when they were driving past is exactly when the first officer came up to us as well. So I was actually more focused on the officer for obvious reasons, right? So I did not even take a good look at the car. It was black. It was definitely some sort of sports car, but I do not know the make and model or anything else.
Okay. So, all right. Let's break down to the chase then. All right. You guys were hunting on the road. A lot of shit going on that road, right? I would also argue personally, hunting on a road in general, or trying to hunt for game on a road. I have told people, and I've even charged people with reckless endangerment, considering the fact that there is the potential of people walking or hiking. If you were to ever discharge a firearm over a road during like a hunt, I would have concern that we were talking about potentially putting lives at risk, right?
No, that's 100% reasonable. Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah.
Okay. So
To be clear, though, again, I had no firearm. I just
no.
had a bed.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm not saying that you did. This kind of leads me to my point of question, though. You guys were on the road. What else happened on that road?
What do you mean? Nothing. We walked the road a few times, and in and out, like I said, up into the hills, down to the road. We didn't actually do anything on the road. If you're asking if I hit an animal or something like that, nothing like that. Nope.
Okay. You didn't happen to hit anything that maybe wasn't an animal?
No. I didn't even swing my fucking bat. I didn't even. In fact, I had it in my coat the whole time.
Okay. Okay. Juno, do you have any questions?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna cut the recording real quick. I just want to step out of the room.
Actually, sorry. Actually, I do very quickly. Have you done this before? Have you gone hunting before, or quote unquote hunting?
Yeah, quote unquote hunting.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, first time out there actually.
Okay.
Excuse me, that's an ex-boyfriend.
Oh, nice. All right. Let me cut the recording real quick. I'm just gonna leave you for a minute or two. Well, I just want to have a conversation with Officer Juno here real quick.
Of course.
And,
Take your time. Take your time.
I will be right back with you. Okay.
No problem.
Awesome.
Shout if you need us.
Okay.
Go and shut this off real quick. There we go. Oh, excuse me.
Oh. Where? Oh, there
Okay.
you are.
I
So
don't know if anyone's gonna come and help you, bro. We're all busy and tied up, unfortunately.
let's go over here real quick.
Was this guy the guy that was driving the red bison?
Like that.
I'm sorry.
That is the guy that was driving the red
You got a
bison.
spider on your foot, Nancy.
Okay. So I need some details real quick.
I submitted my statement if you want to read it. It was a primary.
No, that's
scene.
fine. I'll read your statement. This guy's involvement. So, did you physically witness him doing anything? Because there's obviously more on that road than just animals, right? I'm actually right now sort of like passing by the fact
Have
that
you seen the scene?
yes.
Have you looked at the pictures?
Oh yeah.
I've witnessed the driver of the vehicle. The driver of the vehicle. I remember it as being the driver of the vehicle, loading that person into the back of his bison.
Okay.
That's what I witnessed. The man that had all the meat patties and shit. He was loading that guy in the back of his bison, fully incapacitated. And when I questioned him from the car, he said to me, "Oh, he had a little accident or some shit."
Okay.
To that effect.
So that's fine then. I've just now already established the timeline that he brought him up there. So we have the human remains on scene, right? We have parts on scene. He went up there. He was on scene with his friend who was injured. His friend had the parts. He was aware of it and was loading him in. So we've already established that he's there. He's admitted to it now under Miranda. At this point now, it's just a matter of asking him and him telling the truth. that he was there and witnessed his friend carving up a fucking body, right? That's kind of where I'm at with this right now. If anyone has anything else, I guess, indifferent or something else to bring up, feel free. But that's kind of the way that I see it right now.
I would like you, if you feel like that's relevant, to find a way to phrase it better, but question him about the person that was occupying that black vehicle, because they seem to be in the same convoy. They seem to be going the same direction. They seem to know each other. The person in the black car tried to make excuses for why that person was being loaded into the red bison. I don't remember distinctly what they said to me because it all happened very fast, but it was obvious that they knew each other. So maybe that you ask who was in that graphite vehicle.
That'd be the jugular.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be the jugular. The graphite, yeah, jugular.
He probably won't say anything. He's already told me that he had quote unquote no involvement with the vehicle. I could try and push it, but I don't think that he's going to give up that information.
I mean, Malarkey, you do remember it like this, right? That person in that vehicle tried to make excuses as to why that person was being loaded in the back of the car, right? I don't remember if they were man or woman. Really don't. That's why I didn't even put that in my like gender wise in my report. But they were
Thanks,
making
guys, for all the follows
excuses
and all the
for
love.
that person.
Who
so,
is-
I mean, I feel like
I know
we
his
need to
voice
get
and
to
it
the bottom of
bothers
why
me.
He's
I
lying
know this
that he
motherfucker.
doesn't know the person in the
I
car.
know this
When
motherfucker and it's
officers
bothering
on
me.
scene heard excuses being made on behalf of him who was putting somebody in his trunk.
Okay. Wow, RP, I
Rob,
got
do
you.
you want to let Nancy ask that question, maybe?
Truthfully, and
I don't know. I think I'm too aggressive.
Croc.
I don't
Oh,
think
fuck
I-
yeah. I know
I don't
Croc.
think I should be
Sweet.
aggressive with this guy.
He's good.
And the way that I'm phrasing it could be very intimidating. Maybe Malarkey could do that. Malarkey is more soft spoken.
Yeah, he's not intimidating at all.
I mean, I'm not saying. that.
Listen, truthfully,
he's just
there-
more
there's
soft-spoken.
different
I don't
interrogation
know.
tactics, right? And for me, it's getting someone to think that I'm on their side, having a casual, friendly conversation
do
with
you
them.
want me to come in there then and just be me? I can
No.
go there and just be
I
me.
I'm my point
Don't
though.
worry about it.
So
I'll go in there.
my question is now, specifically right now, what do we need out of him before we speak to the guy who had the remains?
That's what I need out of him. I
Okay.
need out of him to get to the bottom of the reason why he's lying to me. Like, I don't know how you would do it, but if I were to do it, I would come in and I would just sit there and I would just ask him straight up, why are you lying to me?
Oh, that's fine then. I mean, I could just rip the Band-Aid off. I'm kind of the crutch we have is that we know that his friend has bloody fucking hands and body parts on him, and we're holding that from
Flop.
him. Yeah.
Flop. The guy with the body part. Is that enough for me to get his DNA right now?
The guy with the body parts, he's felony possession human
Yes.
remains. Absolutely. Did he have the knife on him?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, easy.
Sent to.
Yeah.
And two.
And also something to trip him up on and see if it matches with his friend.
I fucking love this dude.
Their story is that they were out looking at hunting places. A mountain lion chased his friend who fell down a hill, got hurt, and that's when he was taking him away from there. The guy claimed that he had a cut on his leg, and that's how he had all that blood. Obviously, would be a hell of a cut.
Did we wipe the blood off his hands by chance and run that against his DNA? If not, if we can get DNA from him and we can run that and compare to see if it's matching DNA, then we could quote unquote believe his story. But he's already got the remains on him, so that's not going to be the case. Right?
Let me just put something out there. There's only evidence to suggest that 2 different people were victimized in this scene. We only got 2 different DNAs from a John Doe, just so you know.
That's fine. It's not about the John Doe. It's does he have blood of one of the John Does on his hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, based on what we have already, yes. I'm going to make the presumption that yes, we do. If we can get proof of that, that's great. I'm just gonna go in and kind of open up the can of worms that we have on him, and proving that he was on scene and a witness to some degree, and seeing how he takes that. I'm gonna kind of pin it against him.
Before you do that, Flop,
Mhm.
can I go in there and just ask him about the involvement of the other car, just so we take the pressure a little bit down, and then you come full on with this other shit.
I agree.
That's
that might
more
be good.
serious. So then I come in. This is kind of mild compared to what you have, right? I come in. I asked him, "Hey, do you remember me? We saw each other in passing. Um, do you know the passenger of the vehicle?" He's gonna say no. I ask him why he's lying to me because that person was making excuses on his behalf from their car, so they must have known you. Who are they?
You were there, and while I
Mhm.
could formulate questioning, if it
Mhm.
would mean more to him that you guys are face to face, then we'll do that, and then I'll just ask him about why he's bullshitting us and go from there,
Mhm.
and explain to him that I'll spin it in my own way. But let's
Yeah.
let's get you in the room then.
Nancy,
Okay.
I just
I'll
want
go.
to point
I'll go
something
see if
out.
I can get some DNA off this guy's hands
The,
that's in the cells.
the
Like I'm
human
building a
remains
rapport with him.
That's fine.
that you are talking about,
Mhm.
we actually have evidence
One of the ways, try to nail
9
down where that guy
different.
fell, according to this guy,
Oh,
and then
I only have
question the other
evidence
guy.
of
Hold
'cause
on,
they're-
there's two conversations happening. One
Oh,
sec.
Yep. I'll
That's
come
why
to-
what I put in my. That's
So-
what I put in my.
These guys are
what I was
fucking
gonna
great.
what I was saying was get the details about what happened to his friend in terms of where the mountain lion came from, where they fell, uh, how they got away from the mountain lion without shooting it. They never mentioned stabbing it. And then when you interview the other guy, see see how those marry up. 'Cause as of right now, the only thing that they've shared that they've heard is that he got chased by a mountain lion and fell down. That's the only
My camera's broken. Fuck.
statement that both of them have heard each other
Hold
say,
on.
and that's it. Other details they haven't. We haven't delved into that while they were together.
Did I fix it? Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have you re-explain that to me. I'm just trying to go one piece at a time right now.
Okay.
To try and figure this out. So let me see what Nancy's doing. We're gonna get him in the room. I need to make sure the recorder's on, and I'm gonna have Nancy talk. Juno, I'm gonna have you go into the other room. I don't wanna overwhelm him with too many people.
I was literally gonna suggest the exact same thing.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'd rather not be in the room and have him,
All right. I'm gonna go talk to
Thanks guys for all the
fellow in the
follows, by the way, and all the
cells
love.
and,
I really do
see if I can
appreciate
get
it.
something off his fingernails and his hands.
I just need to know if we can get DNA off of him, which he's already getting the felony possession human remains, and he had the knife on him, and we have reason to believe that he was the one to do it, which is felonious in itself, and we should have DNA on record for him. If that were to be the case, I wanna match the DNA swab to the DNA on his hands, because that would be one of the only ways that we would be able to articulate there was direct involvement, besides the fact that he's already getting the possession.
Yep. All right.
All right,
I'll go get that from him.
Am I going in there, Flop, with you?
Yeah, let me get the recording on before you say anything. I'm gonna have you. We're gonna have Juno wait in the other room. I don't want to overwhelm him, and you're just gonna ask your questions. When you're done, let me know, and I'll go in and just kind of brute
Alright.
force.
Do you have anything you think I should ask Millarkey other than
Not off the top of my head.
Hey, what's up, brother? Sorry.
Hey, no problem, no problem.
Gonna get this recorder back on. I love interrogations. Ugh. All right. This is going to be recording number 2. Time is going to be 5:38 UTC. It's going to be June 24th, 2023. I'd like to remind you, Vito, that you are still under Miranda. Awesome. Cool. All right. This is going to be Officer Nancy Ree.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you, sir. What's your name?
Vito DiCenzo.
Vito Vincenzo. I'm Nancy Reeve, badge number 411. I'm with the LSPD. I don't know if you remember me. I was in the first police tourist that drove past you in Cassidy Trail?
I didn't see you. If you were the first patrol car, I didn't see inside very well. So sorry, I don't remember. But yeah, it's fine.
All right. As I don't want to ask repetitive questions here that you've already been asked, I just want to cut to the meat of it. No pun intended. When I arrived on scene, sir, I
Nancy,
observed
that was my
you
crutch.
putting an incapacitated person in the back of your Taurus. And the question I am going to ask you is why are you lying to me about not knowing who was in that graphite and color vehicle when they kept making excuses as to why you were putting that body in the back of your car? They knew you. So who are you protecting?
What do you mean they making excuses? What are you talking about?
They were
I
shouting from
drove.
they were shouting from their vehicle. Like, oh no, don't worry about it. We're just leaving. Something to that effect. They seemed like to know you, that they were there accompanying you. And I'm just interested as to why you're lying to me about not knowing that person. They clearly knew you.
Was it me shouting? Because
No, it
they
wasn't you shouting. You
sure.
said it. You said that something to the effect of like an accident that had happened, but that
I think
person
Tommy just
was
lost his
actually
mind.
also making excuses.
I did not hear that person, ma'am.
Well,
I
you
did not
didn't
hear
hear
it.
that person, but I heard them. And I'm asking you, why would a person that doesn't know you in the vicinity of where you are, that drove to the same direction that you drove after I let you go initially, make excuses for you? Do you think I'm dumb?
I don't think you're dumb at all. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I did not communicate with the person in that car at all, except
What
like
the
effective
reason why they
communication.
was
Because
stopped next to you and they drove the same direction as you as soon as you took off and made excuses for you? So come up with something, son.
hey, like I said, I don't know who was in that car. They drove up behind us. I drove up that way. I was trying to get Fredo into the car. When they rode up, I didn't hear a peep come out of them whatsoever. Then by the time you showed up, you drove by.
Mhm.
They took off, essentially. So I got into my car, started driving. It all happened so fast that I came up into the intersection, that I got pulled over again. I don't know. I didn't talk to the person in that car whatsoever. I was concerned with getting Fredo into the back of my truck.
So, okay. I'm gonna kind of rip the band-aid off a little bit and kind of explain what's going on right now, okay? So, as of right now, we have a pretty damn good idea as to what was going on, okay? That other car knew you, and it is incredibly unlikely that a random person would try and defend another incredibly random person that they don't know, unless there is a reason for it, right? You were up in the hills. You didn't go up there with a gun. You didn't go up there with a weapons license, a hunting license. You went up there with your friend. You went up there, and as you stated, brought him up there with you. So you've been with him the whole time. And you then proceeded to what?
Well, I mean, I told the story earlier, right? I mean, we were out there trying to see if we could get our hands on some small game.
Well, you did.
No, we didn't.
I think you did, and I think I'm not gonna buy this bluff, Vito.
What bluff? What are you talking about? Can I even know why I'm being detained? Because as far as I know, the only reason I'm being detained that I've been told so far is because I was hunting illegally or without a license. But what is going on?
That's what I'm at. Well, go
Do you
ahead.
want to just stop the recording?
Sure, that's fine. I'll let you think on it. I'll be back in the room. I'm sure we'll have a conversation in a minute. I'm gonna give you some time to think about how you want to formulate your answer, okay? And I'll
I don't
be
need
right
to
back.
formulate. I've already given you an answer. Hey, is this going to take too long? Because Jesus Christ, I'll pay a fine if I got to pay a fine for a fucking illegal hunting trip. But I'll do it. That's fine. I'm sorry.
There's gonna be a fine
I think we
involved.
can-
We'll talk, all right?
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Like
Here, come
it's a
here.
good time to lay the pressure off a little bit to bring Juno back, and then let you be there when you're putting that pressure with Juno in the room instead of me.
This is
That's
so
why
good,
I
man.
asked
Oh,
to
I love
just
this.
come
I
out
love
here.
this.
He obviously is protecting someone. We know who that plate comes back to, but I think that maybe now we should just focus on the fucking guy that he had in the back and just leave that alone for a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm less concerned about that jugular or that other car, and the fact that he admitted that he was with his friend the whole time, and then proceeded to go up there with him, and his friend was found with bloody hands. Tells me that, and he just said yep to the fact that he was with him the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, technically speaking, if he was with him the whole time, he would know that his buddy carved up a body. So.
So he's already admitted to being there. When
As far
the
as I'm
crime took
concerned, yeah,
place.
he's already admitted to being there and aware of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
It was answered in an indirect way, which I do on purpose, right? But he indirectly admitted to the fact that he knows
Yeah.
what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I get it.
now it's a matter of just pinning him and telling him and being like, listen, man, we know what we saw. We know what happened. At this point, I need you to be honest with me. I've already told him that he's formulate an answer by the time I get in there. But he's already admitted to being on the scene. So
Do you have some like thing to offer him, Juno? Like maybe go in there alone at first, just offer him some coffee or something to eat because we put a lot of pressure on him.
You think coffee gonna stop this boy?
I've already done that. But what I could do
there's a
is
meal
really
right
play
there.
the angle of the good cop and just see if he just comes clean about the whole thing. Just try it once, and then I'm down for whatever
Yeah.
Club has to say.
I mean, I'll give him an opportunity to rat out his friend, but as far as I'm concerned, he's already admitted to being there, aware, and present of the crime.
Okay.
So
let me
you wanna
just
go in there
go in
alone?
there and just play. Yeah, let me go in there
Yeah,
and
go in there alone.
alone. If you guys want to go in the viewing room and see if you'll if you'll take to me playing nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
yeah, go for it. Put the recording on, and then just.
I will. I will. Yeah.
Tessa, could I have a quick word?
Did I do good there, Flop?
Yeah,
Was
no,
that good?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
I need food.
Yep,
Go for it.
take a meal. I got 8
Don't
meals
starve.
from Harmony. So.
Oh,
The
you got
bar
foods?
soaps look like
I-
bar soap looks like hot dogs. They're not hot
Can I have a
dogs.
Sandwich, so someone else should take it.
Anybody else needs? If I got more donuts, if you need those, Tessa, and more fries.
Yeah, I'll take one actually.
I've got some scrapings from under his fingernails and some
Right there.
swabs
We'll
from
go in
his
the room in a
hands.
minute.
That's for Tessa.
For food?
Thanks, guys, for all the love, by the way. I appreciate all the
No.
follows and all the love and all
For
the support.
evidence, you.
Oh,
You guys are-
sorry.
you
We
guys
were
are
all just
awesome.
talking about food, and
Ew.
he goes, "I got scrapings from under."
Thank you.
Jesus
All right,
Christ. So he's already I've told Nancy that because I wasn't on the scene. I'm just taking sort of everyone else's kind of word right now. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, he's already admitted to me under Miranda that he was there, and I even asked him, I said, so you went up there with your friend and you were with him the whole time? And he said, yep. Which is all we need to prove that he was there, aware, and present of the crime. So I'm less worried about that car that Nancy's with. As far as I'm aware, his buddy's getting charged, and it's up to the primary if they want to charge this guy too, because he was aware and present of the crime. He admitted it on recording. So I feel like in terms of the interrogation part, respectfully speaking, in cheesy terms, my work is done. In terms of that, we're kind of pinning him now. So if he admits and rags on his friend, that's one thing. I just don't think he's gonna do it.
I don't know what the other guy has to say.
He don't. Yeah. You want the answer?
But
He don't gotta say shit. He was found with the possessions and the blood. As far as
no,
I'm
I want to
concerned.
know if he'll screw over his friend on accident.
We can probably go talk to him.
Catch him in a lie.
Yeah, you wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
I am sorry you've had such a terrible
What's the
day
plan?
with my company.
I say we just ask him about what happened. Do we know how much he knows?
I talked to him briefly. He mentioned something about not knowing what's going on. He
Chad,
said
thanks
he
for
was
all the
having
love,
some life
dudes.
sensitivity issues.
This is
But
good.
he's feeling
This
better.
is good.
Uh,
I love this shit.
I implied that he had stuff in his pocket. That we wanted to talk to him about. So he knows that we know, obviously. But we'll see how he responds.
All right. Well, if
Okay.
you need to get going, you can just take
all
your
right, yeah.
car, whatever, and I can grab a share.
That's fine. I figured that guy in there. I feel like we should.
Tell him to wake up shift 3.
We've focused enough
Well, I
on
can
the
just put it away. Right, I can just
I
put
guess
it
quote
away
unquote
and I'll
accomplice,
go grab
right?
my own CVPI. if
No,
I
But
don't put it away.
control.
Just take it. Just,
Now I want to know.
no, just give it to
the actual
Let's
guy.
just
the
go
Carlo
in
guy.
and
Maybe
not even
he
ask him,
knows
like,
where I
No,
parked
I
the car.
know. That's what I was saying. Is I can.
let's say, what were you guys doing?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Broad
See if
questions.
he answers that.
Yeah. Broad questions
then
are
he'll-
the best.
Come here.
Corroborate that the other guy was with him.
But thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the love and all the support in this. This is really good. Hey, what's going on, brother?
All right, Fredo, we've got a couple questions for you.
Can we tone that down? Oh my lord.
What happened?
Oh, okay. That's a loud noise. Oh my lord, that's a very high pitched noise.
You having a headache?
No, I can't have him. No.
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's kind of how she is a little bit here, pal.
You don't
No.
like the sound of my voice? Is that what this is?
Oh, I can't have that right now. Oh,
I'm curious what the difference is between my voice and his.
yours is quite soothing. His is quite alarming, loud, present.
The fuck does that mean, Fredo?
Well, I hate to break it to you, Fredo,
Oh.
but we do need to ask you some questions.
He goes, "Ah,
You ready to
Jesus Christ,
speak with us?
no." I'll say this: the quicker you talk to us, the quicker we have you out of here.
So I'm getting out.
You'll get out of the cell.
We just have a couple of questions, okay?
I love these guys.
question.
Jesus Christ, I need more of this.
Okay, so we'll start with
Oh,
who were you with?
oh. I hate to be that guy.
Okay.
But I am not answering any questions.
You're not answering any questions. Okay.
That's fine.
I've watched enough crime TV shows in my time. That's for a lawyer.
You want a lawyer?
All right, we can get you an attorney.
That's fine. Actually, let me see if one's available. We might have one available.
Doesn't look like any are in the app, but we can request one.
We'll give it a couple minutes to request one.
Yeah.
Do you understand how the process works typically for a lawyer?
No, it just flashes to a null scene, and the guy is there. He pops up in the next scene. So I don't really know.
It's fine, Fredo. I'm going to. Not even I'm gonna have Game Warden Lamb here. Try and get you an attorney.
Who is this?
My name's Flop, Senior Ranger Flop Dugong.
Flaps?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Here you go. Flop.
I hate that fucking picture.
I think it's a nice photo of me.
I hate the stash. I hate the clothes. I hate the voice. Oh. Are you trying to make my concussion worse, man?
No. Not at
Are
all.
you sure? Is this one of those tactics that you guys have to bring
You
in
think I'm just a tactic here in this, PD?
bring in the flop,
Jesus.
flop it on the table?
Listen, Fredo, I can't answer or technically have any other questions outside of just me informing you right now because you've requested a lawyer that we're going to try and get you one. And if one is not available, then it'll be up to you to see if we're going to proceed, okay? But we're going to give this a couple minutes. I'll be right back with you. Do you need food or water?
No, Flaps.
Okay.
Can you do me one request?
Yeah, what's up?
Kick your feet up. Go home.
What?
Go to bed.
Why?
Get the other investigator in.
What? Fredo, what the fuck?
Listen, Flaps, you do not get to call me Fredo.
What would you like me to call you?
You could call me Mr. Bonucci.
All right. Mr. Ben?
Ben?
Mr. Benusi.
Bonucci?
All right, Mr. Benusi. It's all good.
No, okay, right.
What?
You know what, Flaps?
What?
Ask. Go through to your senior or whatever. Say, I ain't feeling too good. Ask for the night off. Go home. Open up your fridge. Take out a cold one. Pop the cork off or whatever. Kick your feet up. Tune into Law and Order or whatever you do. And have a nice night.
You want me to tell a senior?
Yeah, you're feeling a bit old.
Sure. I'll
So
go
you can
tell
go
a
home.
senior that I'm not feeling good. Hold on.
Thank God. Yeah, should work with that guy.
Yeah, so I just spoke to the senior. He said that I could stay on duty.
No worries.
He did.
Yeah.
Hey, can I speak to your senior?
Sure. I'm the senior, and she is the senior in the Rangers. To me.
Hold on. The Rangers?
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, then I ain't talking. Ever.
What do you mean? You got something against Rangers?
Yeah, I do. I visited Scotland a couple times. Glasgow.
It's a nice time.
Yeah, it's a nice time. Great place to drink. And
The hair, dude.
I'm a part of the green side, the Celtic, I think. And their number one rival is the Rangers. I can't do this.
What the heck?
Would you rather talk to the state?
What's the state?
It's a state.
An entire state?
Well, I mean, I could try and get you like a state officer here if you would rather.
Fine, I'll fucking speak to your Flaps.
Okay. What's the update on the lawyer?
Oh, we got someone on the way.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. The entire
Possibly two someones.
Oh, nice.
Oh, do I
In the
get two?
meantime, I'm gonna run your DNA.
Swear I already did this already.
You swear we've done this already?
Yeah, with the other guy.
Like today?
Which other guy?
The guy.
The other officer you were talking to just now?
Yeah, he already. I swear he already did something.
He took
with
your
my
DNA?
fingers.
Did he put a swab in your mouth or did he look at your hands?
I don't know, Flappy boy.
Well, I'm asking you. You know better than I do. Mr.
Motherfucker, I
Banusi?
don't even. What?
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take a cotton swab and I want to put it on the cheek
I like the
of
fact that
your
I'm
mouth,
calling him Banusi.
on the
I don't
inside,
know why it's so
swab
fucking funny.
your cheek cells, and take a sample from there.
Can I just like spit into a cup or something?
I would prefer you didn't.
But is it a possible way? Because I don't
It's a
want
lot
any
more gross that way.
Well, I don't want a swab in my mouth because it's kind of gross
It's-
that way.
That's not gross at all. It's completely sanitary. It comes packaged individually.
No, it will be in the same oxygen as fucking Flappy McFlatflip over here.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
would the spit in the cup.
You want to spit one in the air and have it go through my CO2 coming out of my mouth?
Don't
Is that what you...
encourage
How about
him
I spit
to
in your
spit
mouth?
on you, Flop.
No, I don't want him to spit on me.
That's what it sounded
I'm
like
a
you
married
wanted him to
man.
do.
I don't take spit from anyone but one.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
who's the wife?
If I have Flop leave this hallway, can I have a swab from your cheek?
No, I want him to be here whilst I spit into a cup.
You're not gonna spit in a cup.
Then
That's
you ain't getting a
weird.
DNA sample, man.
Okay. Do you want me to take one forcefully? Because I can.
What?
I don't mind being here. I just need to. I'll be right back. Hold on.
You're under arrest.
Hey, Flo?
Give me 1 second. All right, let's find the best mask we can find. Chat, does anyone have any quick masks? Like a face covering for Flop? Oh, perfect. It's fucking perfect.
Flo, very quickly, it's about the lawyer.
Give me 2 seconds. I just gotta go up to Tessa real quick. I gotta help her with something.
Okay, all right. Just Alfredo doesn't have a lawyer yet. Just heads up.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, strawberries. Come over here.
What the heck? Can somebody fire this fucking?
Well, you
idiot?
want me to be here, but you just tried to spit on me. So I mean, you know,
Whoa,
this is
hey,
called a
whoa,
precaution.
Whoa, now you're just chucking things into the mix. I have never, ever tried to spit on you. I insinuated.
Yet.
I did say that I would spit in your mouth, but I never attempted to spit in your mouth. Am I correct, detective?
Okay.
Am I correct?
Intending to kill someone, or the intent to kill, or the actual act of, still fall under the same line. The intent to want to spit on me and thinking about spitting on me, very much similar. But
Okay.
sure, you're right.
Can I ask a question?
Maybe.
Who's your favorite sports team?
The Buffalo Bills.
Okay. Joe Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, that one.
Jesus Christ.
Josh Allen. Fourth quarter. 5 seconds left to go. Red zone.
Hmm.
1 yard left to go.
Where's he going with this?
He throws an interception.
He's from the UK. This motherfucker knows so
And
much.
You'll say, "Oh, Josh Allen, I could kill you right now." Does that count?
Well, no, because that's in a different circumstance.
There we go.
You didn't want to give up your DNA because I was in the hallway, and then you wanted me here, though.
Listen,
Listen,
will
listen,
spit into
listen.
a cup.
Mr. Badusi, I'm here like you've requested. We just want your DNA. I will stand back. Or at this point, I guess it doesn't matter where I stand. But, you know, Whatever makes you more comfortable. One way or another, we're getting your DNA, okay?
And the one way I choose is spitting into a cup.
Well, that's going to be up to Game
Well-
Warden Lamb.
It's not gonna work.
Lamb. Lamb. Lamb.
I love this guy.
How about a game of odds on?
A game of what?
A fouet?
Odds on.
What's that?
So, like, we'll have fucking big flat over here. Count down from
This
3.
fucking hair,
And
dude.
in that time, we have to
Holy shit, this hair is
choose a
so
number
bad.
from 1 to 10. So when he goes like 3, 2, 1, and then we say the numbers. If they match at the same time, then we have to, So for example,
Alfredo's in streaming.
I say odds on 1 to 10 for me spitting into a cup. And if I don't get it, you could say odds on for you taking the swab in the mouth. Deal?
Huh?
Okay, right. So for example, I go,
So if I win, I get the swab. And if you win, you get the cup.
yeah, but it keeps going until somebody wins.
So it's not the person who gets closest. You have to guess like on the number.
On the dot, so it just keeps going.
All right. So who picks the number?
Both of us, we have to try. So we'll go like 3 to 1,
Well,
and if we both
Well,
say
who
like
picks
6,
the winning number?
if we both say 6, then that's it. But if I say 4 and you say 9, then it goes on to the next one.
Well, who's determined to be the winner?
So if I say, like if it's my time, then it's my time. So like your countdown flat. Shall we run like an example? Shall we run like a practice round?
It's up to you, Tessa.
I don't understand.
This
Are
makes
you just gonna pick the number?
so you're just gonna guess the number
Oh.
between 1 and 10, but I'm confused because if you both guess the
Okay.
same number, then who wins?
The person. Oh my god, Flap. Oh my.
I'm sorry if I'm sorry.
Flap.
Yeah.
We're gonna start on. Did you say Tessa?
Mm-hmm.
On Tessa's time, okay? Because I'm nice like that. I'm a nice guy. So,
I
odds
love
on,
these guys.
1 to 10. If we land on the same number, then I'll, do a swap. And then it'll go over to my time. Of which, if we hit the same number,
This is good.
then I'll
What's up, dudes?
spin into a cup. Can you do that?
Hold on.
I still don't really get it, but
Sure.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. No,
We're
I
doing-
let's
we're
do a
doing-
get it.
we're
practice
doing-
one.
We're doing a fucking practice round.
All right, ready?
Tessa, I swear to God, Tessa.
You ready?
Right, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
on go. On go.
Okay, this is a practice one, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, take it away.
3, 2, 1, go.
2.
3.
Okay, so there you go. And now we're going to the next one. Now it's the real one. So
But who won that?
nobody. Now it goes on.
So are
It
we
goes
trying
on
to
to the
say the
next one.
same number?
Yeah, so we have the same number.
Who was going that
This
time?
got a lot more
Uh,
complicated.
It was.
Is that the
it was a
lawyer?
practice
Lawyer
round.
is. Yeah, he can. He's down
But
to
if we both
represent
guess
both.
the same
Okay.
number-
Let me
Want
let
to
Tessa
bring him
know.
through here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me let Tessa
Don't
know.
Can you be
Then it would've been
conflicted
yours.
about
It's
representing
it's a
both of
stone
them?
figure. Just go ahead
They were
and
both found during the same scene, so
go ahead and put the lights all the way back
technically
up.
no.
This guy's
So who's
this guy's
gonna-
not cooperating.
he can represent
They're
both.
getting kind of the same charges because one would be accomplice of the other.
That's fine.
Okay.
They were both found
I heard
on
what
the
you
same
said.
scene. If
So
like
what-
if he was there and a witness, that would have been different. But
Look,
he's a neutral in this right now, so he's good.
It was
Are
goodwill
we
that
really
I did
that
this,
down bad on lawyers?
and since you're being the way
Yeah.
you are about
Do you
a
want me to
simple
bring him
swab
through
of your
here?
cheek,
Like, has he requested for
then
a
that
lawyer?
goodwill's gone.
Yeah. Let me let
Okay.
Tessa
the
know
lights
real
are
quick
back up.
before you let him in. Give me
Oh
this.
my lord.
Okay.
Trying to kill me out here.
Hey, the
No.
lawyer's here. So
Oh, you're
Okay.
trying to kill me out here.
No, but I'm not gonna just
We'll get the
have
DNA
you
either way.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna have you take advantage of my kindness.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Let's go. Oh, hey, what's up?
What's on your face?
Your client that you're about to represent threatened to spit on me, and he wanted
Yeah,
to.
he's a spitter.
He's a spitter.
Ah.
So
Oh, okay.
I was playing it
He's ready
safe
for the
because
squad.
if he
He's not gonna
spits, he
move.
spits. I mean, it would just be assault, but I didn't want that on my face. My husband would know. So
Okay, I understand that.
yeah.
So what's going on here?
So Tessa, do you wanna? I kind of want to go get this helmet
Sure.
off. If
Are
I'm being
you,
honest.
hungry or thirsty at all?
Yeah, let's go. Can we talk over here?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk over here. Come on.
He's willing to give us a swab. We just have to go in and get it.
Okay.
You think he'd spit on me if I went in there?
He would spit on me. He
I'll
told
try,
me
I'll
he
try.
told me to call in a sick day because he didn't like the sound of my voice. But
So basically, we found these two fleeing the scene of 17 human remains on Cassidy Trail. Among the remains that we found were 17 individual people's carcasses or corpses. We found intact human torso, we found fingers, we found arms, we found teeth, we found severed heads.
Where did you
These
find
individuals, these were on Cassidy Trail.
No, so were
um,
they in possession of them, or were they on the ground where they've been
The
dismembered?
guy
and
you
left
were
there?
going to speak to was in possession of, I believe, some questionable meat that was
Okay.
found. So basically, he had some stuff in his pockets. We detained them on a traffic stop as they fled the area. We had two officers see them basically standing in that vicinity, loading an injured person, the guy you're talking to, into a vehicle. They then fled the scene. They were detained at a traffic stop on the bridge out towards.
this is so good.
I think it's Calafia.
I'm so happy to be back. Hell yeah, Dana. Well, welcome back.
At that point,
They're like a week in the city.
the
Really?
injured
Oh, these guys are
individual was
fucking
given
great. I'm
medical
actually glad that
attention. We
they are
also
all
examined his
RP right now.
hands
This
and
is
noticed
good.
that
This
there
is
was
a lot of fun.
blood
I
on
really
his
appreciate
hands.
these guys. They're I've been humming to do a little bit of an
And at
interrogation
that
with people.
point, we
so this is good.
felt we had enough.
And there's a new series
to arrest
on Netflix
both
that I'm watching.
individuals,
And my God,
for
I was just watching
the scene
like
that
some
we
serial
found,
killer
which
shit,
we
and I was
found a
watching the
lot
detectives
of
talking
remains
shit.
scattered
And it
around
was
the
such a
trail.
good documentary.
When we
And I'm like,
searched
I'm just all
the
about
man,
this
he
right now.
was
This is good.
down.
This is really
He
good.
had a hunting knife on him, and he had remains on him.
Okay, and what are they looking at today?
This lawyer stream, I don't know.
Well, Flop, had you considered that yet?
To be honest, I was just kind of doing
If I may, from the top of my head, Alfredo is looking at felony possession of human remains. And then that's all I got. I thought I had more.
It's all good. I mean,
Well-
and, they did say that they were. He had a hunting like a knife, like what was it? A hunting knife on him.
Was he? Doesn't sound like he was brandishing if he was incapacitated when you guys found him. So
brandishing what?
a hunting knife.
I'll say this much. His hands were bloody, and he's got very questionable things. We were able to place them on the scene. As of right now, whether he was brandishing or not, he is in possession of things that would lead us to believe that he was the one.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is this being spun into a further investigation? Are they looking at a hold here? Is this going to be a situation where you just want to question them, figure out what's going on? What's the deal?
I mean, if you want the blunt answer, we wanted the truth, and we're kind of getting the runaround right now. But we've already got officers who witnessed some of what was on scene. and we're now at this point where this is not going to get spun into anything further, I don't believe. Don't take my word for that. Obviously, I want to talk to the other officers here and just get that finalized. But overall, as far as we're concerned right now, I do believe that we're just looking to get them charged and sent off. And in the middle of all that, after